welcome back, man. This is Marcel with Angelo's podcast, and I definitely have a special guest today. I wanted to introduce everyone.
I am Angelo of Angelo CDs. How you doing?
How did you get into the music business?
Back in 1989, I moved to Colorado and didn't know what I was going to do. Moving from New York, and I answered an advertisement in a newspaper for a mall looking for a little music store. And that began Angelo CDs in the old Tiffany Plaza. That's on East Hampton. It's gone now, but that was our first store. And from there, we had a store up in Longmont. We had a store in Littleton. We moved our Tiffany Plaza store over here in Aurora. Now we have a store on Broadway. We did have one on Colfax, and we did have one in Wheat Ridge, but we got our store here and our manager in Aurora, and then we have our big store at 1959 South Broadway. Those are our two current locations. And that's 31 years we've been doing this.
So that's 31 years in the music business, but you've been loving music your whole life, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's like the first, you remember the first album that you bought?
Back in 1977, I heard Dust in the Wind on the radio, and I thought, wow, I was 13, this is a really cool song. So I went to the record shop for the first time because I just got a record player, and I found the album, and my God, that opened up the doors to music for me big time. And from there, I just started buying records and collecting music ever since. And I guess I could say I'm a hard rock guy, metal and progressive rock and jazz, and I love all kinds of music. Music is so good, and that's why I'm in this business 31 years later and loving it still.
If you had to say, what's your favorite album?
Probably this one right here.
Damn.
Yeah, Kansas is my favorite band, I'll say that for sure, and this album just blew the doors off for me, how great it was. Very diverse album, and I still love it, even though I've listened to it 500 times at least.
Man, 31 years of doing, like in the music business, there's been a lot of ups and downs. What would you say, what's kept you in the business this long?
Perseverance, love of music, don't want to fail, want to be successful, and I love the people that work for me, and I don't just work for myself, I work for the people that take care of me as well, like Marcel. He's been with us for almost 15 years now, and due to guys like him, our success is still going. We've had our ups and downs back during the time of Napster and all of that, and the downloads and burning and all of that. Sure, our sales started to decline, and we diversified. We got into more clothing and more miscellaneous items and everything else, and we went to trade shows in Vegas and bought new and different things and kept things rolling. We succeeded through tough times and all, and now with the comeback of vinyl, we're having our best days ever in 31 years, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, good. Man, speaking of vinyl, man, we got the second drop of Record Store Day coming up.
Yep, right here, July 17th, Record Store Day, the second one. Usually there's only one Record Store Day in April. It's a very big day, and then we have a smaller one on Black Friday. That's the secondary Record Store Day, but with COVID and the pandemic and such, last year they split it up into 3 Record Store Days, the final 3 Saturdays of August, September, and October. And this year they split it up into 2, June 12th and now July 17th is the second one. And if you see here, we're going to be giving away $25 gift cards as well. So if you get a chance, come on down to Angelo's and get yourself some vinyl and maybe you win a gift card.
Yeah. So since they started Record Store Day, what do you think that's done for independent record stores like us?
Well, like us, independent record stores have come back heavily because Record Store Day has been fantastic. Started out, I think, in about 2007 with a few titles, but now we get probably at least 3,000 records on a regular Record Store Day. This time, we had about 1,700 different titles, 300 different titles for, sorry, the first record store drop, and we have about 200 coming for the second one, so it's a lot of music that comes out each time. And if you're into collecting records or into music, there's a lot of unique vinyl records that come out on Record Store Day that you can't get anywhere else, you can't get online, you can't download them, you can't do anything else, but you can come to an independent record store. So it's really helped us a lot in a lot of ways, not just us, but other record stores, not just in the US, but all around the world. Vinyl's caught on everywhere now. The experience of vinyl is fantastic too. I didn't play records for about a 15-year period myself, but by my computer at my house in my office, I've got my record player, I've got my stack of records that through our used, I find all kinds of fantastic records, things I've never heard of. Like, look at this one, Saltwater Taffy. I don't know what it is, but it looks really cool. I might want to take this one home, put it on, spin it while I'm doing stuff in my office, and see if I like it. If I like it, I keep it. If not, put it back in the used records over here and sell it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, man, well, he has a laugh. But that's the benefit of being Angelo, man. You can test it and keep it.
That's right. You can listen before you buy anything here too. Especially all our used records. We have a listening station. Come on down, check it out, and find out if you like it or not. There's so many things out there, and with used records, there's a lot of old records that have never come back into print, and a lot of them have never been made onto a CD either. And you can't get them on Spotify or anything like that. You can get them on vinyl. And then you look at the covers and things like, let's pull that Saltwater Taffy again. You just look at it and it looks really cool. And then on the back, tells you a lot about everything that's going on and what they did with this. So it's more than just putting on your radio and just letting it go. And I just want to say in conclusion to today's little broadcast, I want to thank all of my great employees for all the hard work that they've done over the years and to keep us going, and I love them all. Thank you.
We're going to have more with Angelo soon. We're going to tap into his mind and some of his music knowledge. We're going to test him out.
Uh-oh.
See if he really...
Trivia time is coming. Thanks and have a good one.
Yeah.